A very good evening to all of you. This is Shivam Shukla and here I am to draw a problem on isometric view. The question statement goes as draw the isometric view for the object shown in figure. As you can see from the diagram, it's a problem on a curved surface. That is, it's a university problem as for 9 marks in the university paper. So the front view and top view of the objects are given. The origin point is given to my extreme right bottom. So the length of the object, as you can see my dear friends, 75 plus 35 is 110, height is 100 and the width is 35 plus 35, that is 70. So accordingly, the origin point is taken over here, the length is drawn to the left, the width is taken to the right and the height is taken vertically up. So accordingly, this glass box or construction box is constructed. So let us draw this problem by using the concept of matching of the surfaces. So let's draw it. So I'll be simply saying L enter. From here, I'll be starting with this edge. It will get completed like this. It will even get completed like this over here. Okay. So once I'm done, I will be simply taking this. One another line will be drawn on the surface parallelly at a distance of 25 mm over here, like this. Again, this line, there will be again one more line. Though it's an inclined line over here, later on we can draw it. So as of now, I am drawing it like this. Now this particular line, what I'll be doing is there will be a line at a distance vertically downward by 20 mm. So the distance is given. I have drawn it. Now I'll be drawing this particular inclined edge, which is given to me over here. Starts with this extreme end till here, again from this particular end point over here. Okay, so once we are done, my dear friends, I need to just delete these lines. I need to erase these lines. So I have simply erased it. Now let us see how further we can proceed. So now there is a line over here that will be above by 20 mm, going above by 20 mm. It will be till this edge. Okay. So let me just erase the part that I don't want. Okay. So once we are done, I can simply take this particular edge. I can draw it over there. I can draw this edge over here as well. It will be constructed like this. So once we are done, so I can construct this and I can at least get this surface over here. This surface is done. One by one, I can at least get this box done like this. I can get at least this box done. So later on we can go for the curved surfaces over here. So my dear friends, as you can see, we have got this entire surface. Now let us go for this trapezoidal slot which is there on this inclined surface. What question I do ask with you all, my dear friends, this distance of 12 mm, is it the true length or the apparent length? You are seeing from the top. So definitely friends, it is the apparent length of 12 mm. So friends, what for that purpose, what do I do? How do I take the 60 degrees angle? So for that purpose, my dear friends, as you can see in the diagram, I have simply taken this particular diagram, this one. I have drawn it separately to the scale and orthographic view, which is having a length of 25 mm, which is having a width of 70 mm, and this one distance is 12 mm already taken, and this particular distance is there with us. So now for that purpose, what I need to do now over here, my dear friends, so this line will be first of all to this line I'll be drawing a line parallel over here at a distance of 12 mm. So once I'm done with that, I will be getting the lines. I'll be simply taking the projections over here as well as the projections over here. So once we are done, we are just trimming out the parts, erasing the parts those we don't want. Okay. So once we are done with this, I can simply move this particular, I can simply draw this particular line on that particular intersection points. Now I got this particular edge which is there actually. Now what I do, I will be simply drawing a line joining the midpoint to midpoint, first midpoint to the second midpoint. So once I'm done, this is a line which is parallel to these inclined lines. So now what do? I will be just drawing two parallel lines to this on both the sides by 10 mm. On both the sides the lines will be drawn at a distance of 10 mm each. So it will be 10 over here, even on the other side it will be 10. Okay, so once I am done, I can simply erase the parts those are in the middle. So this particular edges are not going to be there. Now if I see, my dear friends, over here, I need the distance from this particular point till here, so that I can get the distance plotted over here. So friends, how do we do that? So now I'll be simply taking this, measuring this distance. Now from this midpoint of this till here, the distance, if you can see, it is 16.93. So I'll be simply making a line from here at a distance of 16.93. Okay, there will be a line of 16.93 from here. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, so once we are done, we can join it like this. The same way the other line will be joined from here. On the other side there will be 16.93 line. So I'll be just constructing it again, my dear friends. 16.93 line. Okay, so once I simply construct that, I will be joining it over here. Okay, so once I'm done, I can simply just erase out this line so that I can get this particular edge. There will be a prominent edge which will be coming like this, extending downwards like this. I can simply remove that edge. So I'm done with the trapezoidal slot area, my dear friends. Now what do? I can construct very easily. I can construct this particular elliptical surface. So how do I do that? So from here I'll be simply taking the edges parallelly at a distance of, I'll be simply taking these at a distance of 35 mm back. Once I get that, I can draw the circles then and there. I need to simply erase that particular edge. Okay, so it will be like this. I'll be simply erasing the semicircular part that I don't want. This semicircular part which is there at the top, it can be taken at the bottom as well. So it will be there over here. It will be going down by 20 mm. So even there is a curve like this. So I can join the point which will be getting parallel to the height. Definitely the points which will be getting parallel to the heights. Okay, so it's like this. So the lines parallel to the height, it will be over here. Okay, I can simply remove the parts that I don't want. Those won't be there actually present now. So I can simply remove those areas, those lines, those edges which are not going to come. So I'll be simply removing out those areas, my dear friends. Okay, I can complete it like this. Okay, now whatever the area part is left out is nothing but the hexagonal slot with me. So now we will be constructing that hexagonal slot again. From 2D surface we will be taking the distances and we will be constructing it on 3D surface. So definitely it is going to come, my dear friends. Okay, so let us see how does it comes. Okay, So now about this hexagonal slot, my dear friends, what are we supposed to do? Already a two-dimensional hexagon is made by me. So what do I do? First of all, I'll be drawing a center line over here, a random center line. I'll be just making a center line like this. Now there will be another center line which will be joining from here and passing till the mid of it. Okay, so once I get it, I'll be making it appropriately like this. Even over here it will be coming. Okay, so once I'm done, I need a simple extension of this center line. Okay, now what do we do, friends, in further process? As you all can see, we need a hexagonal slot on this particular surface. Now my dear friends, already this particular line, there must be two parallel lines at the extreme ends. From here there will be by 20 mm and on the other side by 20 mm. So these edges, these points are confirmed because from the center these are at the distances of 20 each, because the edge of base of the hexagonal slot is of 20 mm. That is why. So what do I do is, now let us get this. Okay, so by 20 each over here and 20 on the other side. Okay, so it comes like this. Now what do I do? If I see this particular distance, my dear friends, so it is definitely, you all can check it. If I have zoomed it in, you can check it that the distance is 17.32. That means from this particular center line, the lines which are to be taken parallel should be at a distance of 17.32 over here, 17.32 over here. Those are the distances to be taken parallel to the length, definitely. So let's do it, my dear friends. So now, so I'll be taking the lines parallelly like this over here. So it will be at a distance of 17.32. Even on the other side, my dear friends, it will be 17.32. Okay, once we are done, we can now construct the hexagon. So to be very specific, the hexagon starts from here. First of all, we can draw the edges at a distance of 10 mm each. On both the sides it will be 10 mm. So here 10 mm edge. Even on the other side I can draw an edge of 10 mm. Okay, I can just take both these edges. Now I can draw the similar kind of edges over here on the other side. Okay, so let me just simply complete it now. This particular edge is there, which is going to get constructed like this, over here. From this point till this particular point it will be there. Even this particular point will be joined like this. Now this entire hexagon slot is of 10 mm depth. So now let us just consider all these points whichever will be seen to us, and let's just take them by a distance of 10 mm down. So if I take this, I'll be drawing the slot by a distance of 10 mm. So if I see, my dear friends, these edges will be prominently seen to me if I see the isometric view. That is why I am selecting these particular edges. I can select any of these edges and I'll be simply moving them by a distance of 10 mm. Okay, so once we are done, let us draw the vertical edges which will be prominently seen. Okay, so as we are done, simply trim out the edges. Those now it won't be seen to us one by one, so we can simply delete them. Okay, so friends, as you can see the entire diagram, there is a trapezoidal slot on the inclined face. There is this hexagonal slot on this particular flat surface, which have been drawn with the help of these orthographic diagrams which we have already drawn. So please do like and share the video, and the that is the way the problem has been completed. Thank you.